It's like a task. Yes, it's a task, you can say. Or code block, which is code block used to perform repetitive task. Okay, or specific specific repetitive. Okay, another another others और किसी को नहीं पता. No one knows. So that give you homework for that. Okay, 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 okay. Let's see. What is the function? A simple. It's a piece of code. It's a piece of code which is used to run. Piece of code which is used to perform specific repetitive task. Like yes, correct, Rushti, correct, Rushti. Like you write a code once, and use the word write code once, use it many times. Is it correct expression? Use it many times. Like how do we say? Like a template, like a template, like a template. Uh, okay. And what we can say again? Let me just and what we say? Uh, like you can, or we can say, okay. So how do we create function? Let's just jump back to the how to create a function. How to create a function? We created like yesterday too. We created yesterday too. How to create a function? Guys, how to create a function? How to create a function on chat? How to create a function? How to create a function? How to create a function? Function name, and opening and closing bracket. Function name, opening closing bracket. Don't forget opening closing bracket. Okay. Don't forget opening closing brackets. Just a second. Huh? Function name in closing curly bracket. Is it correct? 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 Yes. Yes. And how to call? And how to call? And how to call? How to call? How to call? Call the function. How to call? Function name and opening closing circular bracket. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. It's your function. It is your function. Correct? Let's jump to our code. Sorry, our VS code. Okay. Let's the VS code. Okay, I need to start the VS code. Is everyone able to see your code? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Need to zoom or is it okay? Okay. Okay. I think it's good. Okay. Okay. Let's just create a date 12 folder. Well, index.html and function in JS.js. Boilerplate. Create source and function connector. Okay. Okay. Creation. Okay. 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 Let's create a first function. Function keyword with what we say hello and created function. Console.log and inside hello js. Hello JavaScript. Okay. And we are going to call this function. Okay. 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 So just give me your give you. I'll just want to give you a brief about this how it's and what it is. Okay. So it's a keyword. It's a it's a keyword. Okay. It's a keyword which is reserved for function. Which is reserved for function, and it's a function name. It's a function name. Okay. Okay. It's a function name. Function name. Okay. It's a function name. Don't forget, it's a function name. Okay. It's a function name and it's normal console. Okay. It's normal console. And can you see this one? Can you see this one? Can you see? Just change the color. Can you see this one? It's a, it's a, it's a opening and closing circular bracket and it's a opening and closing curly bracket. Okay. Okay. It's a body of a function. It's a body of a function and it's mandatory things. Okay. Without this, you can't create a function. Without this, you can't create a function. Okay. 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 Let's just call the function. Let's just call a function. Okay. 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 And anything you want to perform inside the function, you need to just write inside these two brackets. Inside these two curly brackets. Inside these two curly brackets. Okay. Whatever inside return, it will run by the JavaScript. We of a function. Okay. It's a code block. It's an independent code block. Let's just trigger or call the function. Let's just call or trigger the function. Okay. Calling or trigger. Calling or trigger. How to call and trigger? You just need to name function name, say hello, and opening and closing curly bracket. That's it. That's it. You just call your function. What will be output? Any prediction? What will be output? What will be output? In chat, what will be output? It's a reserve keyword. It's a reserve keyword. Okay. Okay. Hello JavaScript. Hello JavaScript. Hello JavaScript. Guys, answer. Guys, answers. We have enough people. We have enough people. Hello JS. Hello JavaScript. Yeah, correct, 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 correct. Let's see. Do I need to show you the output? Do I need to show you the output? Why not? Why not? Let's jump to our Devil File Explorer and I just double click and open. Okay, sharing you the screen. Okay, do everyone able to see the screen? Okay, then inspect, inspect, and console. Just we go to able to see. Okay, can you see? Can you see? Hello JavaScript. Can you see hello JavaScript? Can you see hello JavaScript? Okay, okay, let's see. Okay. When use keywords and reserve keywords. Okay, reserve keywords for methods. Okay, when we use keyword and reserve keywords. Reserve keywords which is functionality which is bound or which is predefined or pre created provided by JavaScript, and the keywords which is we write for our use like function name, variable name, values. Okay, okay, which is the predefined things created by JavaScript, provided by JavaScript, like a console.log. Okay, like a console.log. I'll show you a fun thing. Okay, I'll show you fun thing. Like. What do you think? What do you think? What is a console.log? What is a console.log? What is a console.log? Is it look like a function call? Is it look like a function call, like a log, and opening and closing curly bracket, and inside it we have value? Does it look like a function call? We write function call like this. Okay, and this also looks similar. Correct? Looks similar. Okay, we will see. We will see. I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. And next. Okay. Please, guys, unmute. Sorry, mute. Okay. 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 I'll show you how it's done. How it's done. Okay. Let's just create another function. Okay, for function for parameters. Okay, function using parameter function. Greetings. I think we see this yesterday. Okay. Only great. Very good. Okay. Great. And opening and closing. Okay, okay. Console.log. Inside this, hello, hello. Uh, let's just create concat variable name. Let's just not okay name. Okay, name. Sorry, name. Okay, add its boundary. Okay, 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 okay. What will be the output? What will be the output? Just tell me what will be the output. What will be the output? Okay, like I'm passing. Uh, see, okay. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, hello, hello. Okay, hello, hello. Okay, I'm passing from here. Like it's a parameter, receiving parameter here. Okay, okay. Parameter and hello Manoj output. Hello Manoj. Hello Manoj. Hello Manoj. Correct, 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 correct. Okay. What is a parameter? Parameter which is I'm receiving, and what is argument which is I'm sending. Okay, 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 okay. So it's still like only this thing. Okay, okay. See, what is the output? Output here. Sorry, output will be inside console. Sorry, here. Output will see. We will see output here. Okay, okay. Hello will print. Definitely hello will print. Okay. After that, is name going to print or not? Is name going to print or not? It's going to print. Why? 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 Because we're passing here and accepting here inside a variable name. Inside a variable name. Okay. What is inside a parameter name? Inside a, sorry, it's not a variable. It's a parameter name. Okay. It's not a variable because we didn't create it. We didn't create it. We didn't initialize. Okay. And then it's just a text. It's just a text. I can write anything. I can write anything. I can write, it's just a text. I just add for the decoration of message. Okay, let me just show you. Just jump into our console and fresh. And reload. Okay. Hello Manoj. Okay. Hello Manoj. I just need to add space, or I should use the template literal. Correct. 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 Okay. 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 I can use space here. Okay. And here too. Then it will look better. Hello Manoj. Okay. Similarly, if I copy paste and add Rushdie, it will print Rushdie separately. I'm just reusing my code block again and again. I'm just reusing the code block. I'm just passing name. Okay, can you see? Manoj, Rushdie. Similarly, new. Okay, I'll give you another example. Okay, Dev. Let's see Dev. Okay, let's see Dev. Can template literal here? Yeah, we can do template literal. We can do template literal. We'll show you. See, we can see the proper message. We can see a proper message. Okay. And guys, I'm happy. I'm happy you are trying template literal because the peoples who have 2 years, 3 years experience and even they didn't use the template literal. Even they don't know how to use the proper way to template literal. Okay. 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 We can use template literal here too. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just write a template literal. How to write a template literal? Just help me. Okay, backticks, then hello, then dollar and opening closing, then variable, then variable name, then space, and that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Correct. 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 Will print same message. Will print same message. Will print same message. Correct. Okay. Okay. Let's go with the another example. Okay. Let's go with the another example. Okay. 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 Let's I just passing string here. Okay, let's try with the function. Let's try with the variables. Okay, functions as a variable. Function as a variable. Function as a variable. Function as a variable. Function as a variable. Okay, or let's see the function as a variable after this. Okay, let's try addition. Addition. Okay, let's try addition. Addition. Sorry, addition. Multiplication. Multiplication and subtraction. Okay, subtraction. Okay, subtraction. Okay, right. Let's just create addition. Add two numbers a comma b. Okay, function sub a comma b. Okay, then function multiplication a comma b. Okay, okay, okay. What it will do? It will print. It will return addition. Sorry, addition comma a plus b, same sub subtraction a minus b, where it is. I think I did something wrong. Okay, subtraction b, multiplication a multiplied by b. Okay, okay. How to use this code blocks? How to use this code blocks? I can use those code blocks repetitively. How? How? If I want to add, I just pass 6 comma 10. I'll get addition. I will get addition. I will get addition. I will get addition. Or just let 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 variable first equals to 10 and comma sorry, comma semicolon. Let second equals to 20. Okay, okay, and let's just pass first and second. Okay, 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 okay. If I pass another like add, multiplication, uh, subtraction, anytime, anything. I can do multiple times. I can do multiple times. Let's just see output. Let's just see output. Let's just see the output. Here, refresh. Can you see? Addition, multiplication, subtraction, minus 10. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? Similarly. I can using multiple times. I can use multiple times. I can use addition multiple times. I can use multiple times. Addition multiple times. And even I can pass different values too. 70, 20, anything, anything. I can pass anything. Correct, correct, correct. Any confusion till here with the function, any confusion with here, with the function, what we are doing, why we are doing, what it is. Okay, I think it's clear. I think it's clear. I think it's clear. I think it's clear. Correct, correct, correct. What it is, what we call it. Okay, we write here. Okay, the accepting value inside a function, accepting value which is inside a function, it's a parameter, and the sending a value for a function inside a calling, it's a argument. It's a argument. It's a argument. What is argument and what is a function? What is a parameters? What is argument and parameters? Quickly. Yeah, we can use AB. We can use the AB too. I'll just write first and second to show you it's a different things. That's why. These are a differently handled. These are going to handle differently. These are going to handle differently. It is only accessible for inside this function. It is only accessible inside this function. You can't access outside the function. Want to see console console.log. If I want to access the A, comma A, and similarly, if I want to access B, is it going to print anything? Is it going to print anything? Is it going to print anything outside the functions? Here or here, from here, anything. Is A and B going to print or not? Is A going to print or not? It's a different thing. It's a these variables are different, and these variables are different, or we can say these things are different for no, correct, okay, no, because we created those specific for these functions only. It is accessible used by these functions only. You can't access outside this function. You can't access these outside this function. Even if I created A and B for this function, I can create anything like this. Sorry, this is a reserved keyword. No, we can create N and M. We create N comma M because I'm writing short form. We can write anything like sub1, sub1, comma sub2, sub2. And I'm going to write sub1 minus sub2. Okay, okay. And here I can write anything. I can write here anything. Uh, num1, sorry, num1, comma num2. Inside this, I'm going to change this one to num1, comma num2. Okay, okay. Sorry, it's not a comma. It's a multiplication. Okay, okay. And you see, if I try to access this outside the function, like here, like here, I can't. I can't. It will throw the error. It will throw the error. It will throw the error. What it's asking. It will not able to find A and B. And did I create it A and B somewhere? Did I create it A and B somewhere? Because it's not showing me error here. So that's all. Okay. Okay. Or this thing, just okay. Okay. So sub minus sub two, num two minus num one. Any, any, any. Okay. Okay. It won't be able to. It won't give you access to these variables outside these functions. You can access only inside these functions. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. It's simple thing. We don't need to see on output or anything. Okay, and have you get it? How it's working? 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 Okay, okay. These are the sending variable you, from calling function, called function, called or calling. That's calling function. Okay. What we call itself? What it called? It's argument. It's argument. It's argument because argument and parameters. You will hear from my side like I just pass the parameter, I pass the argument, I use the parameter, I use the argument. So you should understand what is the parameters and what is the arguments. So the passing, the thing we pass is argument, the things or code we passed is argument and receive, collect or collect in function is parameter. Okay, 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 okay. Anyone have any doubt in these two lines? No, no, no. Okay, function. Sorry, function is a data type. Function is a data type, correct? Function is a data type. Yes or no? Function is a data type. So similarly, we can save function inside our variable. Huh? How? I'll just show you how to save a function inside a variable. How to save a function inside a variable. Let, 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 let. How to say? Let's create a multiply again. Multiply equals to equals to. Okay, let's just create a variable. I have created variable. It's initially it's undefined because we didn't assign the value. Okay, undefined. Then I created a function or function. Now let's just directly create a function. Multiply. Sorry, multiply equals to function, and you don't need to give its name because we storing inside storing inside console.log. Let's just capture here variables uh, num1, comma num2. Okay, and just multiply num1 multiplied by num2. Okay, that's it. How to call? How to call this function? How to call this function? How to call this function? Okay, can you see? I just created multiply variable, and inside that variable, I store this function. I store this function, and while you are storing function, you don't need to write a function name. You don't need to write a function name. You don't need to write a function name. Okay, okay, okay. And how to call that function? How to call that function? That's it. Simple, simple. Before we did multiply and 20 minus comma 50. That's it. That's it. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. In modern JS, you will see this format. You will see this format. Developers didn't create this kind of functions. They didn't create this kind of functions. They create, they store a function inside a variable. They store a function inside a variable and then use it. And then use it. And then use it. Got it? 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 Anyone? Anyhow, have anyone any doubt? Anyone have any doubt? Let's see output. Let's see output. Let's see output. Reload. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? Can you see output? We run successfully. We run successfully. We run successfully. Okay. Okay. I was going to tell you about the console.log, right? Console.log. Is console.log is log console.log. Is it a function? Is it a function? Is it a function? We saw object yesterday. We saw object yesterday. We saw object yesterday. Okay, let's combine use of function and object. Okay, okay, how? Obj equals to let obj equals to name, 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 row, user. Okay, yeah, that's it. Comma separated, age, let's number 25. Okay, then, 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 then I want to use a function here. Allah, print, or you can say address, or what is called multiply. I'm just going to use multiply function here. How? Multiply, and I just copy paste this one. Just copy paste this function. Okay. Also comment this thing. Inside this, I just add this function. Remove this one. Format properly. Okay. To understand you, just put it like that. Okay. Okay. If I want to access this multiply, if I want to access the multiply, okay, what we did, what we do, we write in the form of obj dot name, obj dot name. What will be output? Rutuja, Rutuja, and obj dot age, that's 25. Similarly, obj dot multiply and opening and closing bracket, because it's a function, and inside this I pass num1, what do you say, 20 and 30. Is it similarly look like it's like format? Similarly look format like a console, like a console. Can you see? Can you see? Similarly look like a console. Similarly look like a console. Obj dot multiply. Obj dot multiply. Okay, and it's a function. That's why I'm calling, and I'm passing argument. I'm passing argument and receiving inside this function and consoling. Is it same? Is it same? Look like same? Look like similar? Look like similar? Look like similar? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The JavaScript return console in a similar format. We are passing argument inside the log and it's receiving. Yes, Manoj. Yes, Manoj. It's the same. It's same. It's just difference. Its difference is we created this one and JavaScript provided this one. But both code written in a same format. Or both code written in a same structure. Okay. This is provided by JavaScript and this is written by ourselves. Okay. Just a difference. Now you get the idea how console is working inside a JavaScript. Now you get the idea. Like somewhere console object is returned. Somewhere in JavaScript, console object is returned. Okay, is returned. It's directly given by the JavaScript. But somewhere console object is written like we object created here. And inside that we have function log. Correct? Correct? We have multiple things like we have error. Okay. You can see we have error like that. Or let's see, just find out on there. Let's just find out on there. We have documentation. We have documentation name MDN. MDN. We have documentation name MDN for JavaScript. For JavaScript and just search. Let's just search console. Let's just search console. Console. Okay. Can you see console.log, console.table, time, trace, assert, directory, error, debug, group. There is a lot of things provided by the JavaScript. But according to the use, okay, can you see assert, clear, count, debug, directory, the DRRY, error. Okay, okay, okay. Let's just verify once again. Let's just verify once again. Is it object or not? Is it object or not? How do we verify? How do we verify? How do we verify? Simple. Just console. Let's just console. Let's just console. Console.log, and inside it, let's just console. Let's just try to console inside console.log. Okay. Anything can happen. Anything we can do inside a JavaScript. Anything. Let's just do weird things. Okay. And always be curious, guys. Okay. Even I didn't do before this thing. I didn't do this console before that. Okay. This is console. This is console. This is console, and let's just see what happened. Let's just see what happened. Let's just see what happened. Even I don't have idea what happened. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? This is a console. I just ignore this one. Okay. 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 Can you see? Can you see? It's pass all the it's show it's give you all the can you see? It's a what we say? It's a opening and closing curly bracket means it's a object. It's a object opening and curly bracket. It's object, and inside that we have keys, debug, error, and the value is functions. F means functions. F means functions. Inside it, we have value inside. Okay. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see arguments? Can you see arguments? Can you see arguments? Okay. Have it's a type error and thing. Just these things are advanced things, but even I don't know what it is. Okay. But can you see? Can you see? Console is a object. Console is a object. Okay. Yeah, we will go, Akash, on those topics, debug and thing. Debug is just what do you say? We will see. I'll show you what is a debug. But focus on here. Focus on here. Console is object. Console is the object, and the assert, clear, count, debug, directory, error, group, log. Can you see log? We are using from day one. We are using from day one. It's a it's a function which is written inside a console object. So we just calling console.log and we passing argument. Okay. Caller called. Okay. And inside that, it just it's just passing you. Okay. We don't know what it is. But yeah, just understand this one. We have memory, profile, time. What's the time do? What's the time do? What's the time do? Can we see time log, stamp, stress, warn? Okay. Let's just try one or two. Like we're going to see error and we are going to see the time. Okay. I didn't use time. Okay. I didn't use the time. And in real, like in a industry, we didn't use much more. We just use error. Like I use, as of now, I use table, error, table, and war. I use three things, and they have specific rare uses. Okay. So I just wanted to show you console is also an object written inside a JavaScript and how it's work. Okay, JavaScript is nothing but it's used on functionality and provide you the extra what we say the code blocks. Okay, so functions are a code blocks which is used to what we say uh, run a block of code again and again. Okay, or reuse the block of code. Okay, okay. So don't be get confused. Okay, don't be get confused. That's it. I just wanted to show you the error or anything. Okay, okay. Huh? Why the error is coming? Why that error is coming? Okay, I forgot to show you. Can you see? I return console error, console dot error. So it's showing me in this format. Okay. Okay, okay. It's anonymous because we created inside a function. It's anonymous. Okay, I'll tell you what is anonymous. So we are going to see console.log, and one is time. I think time. Yeah, correct. It's a time, or not right here. Let's just write here. Okay, time inside. Just pass a blank. Let's see what we will get. Let's see what we will get. Okay, okay. Log it's also function. Log it's also a function. Okay, okay. Just reload. Okay, it's past nothing. Okay, I need to see what it is. Okay, it's past nothing. Okay, the goal is completed. I just wanted to show you. Okay, and what is the debug? Okay, someone asked me what is the debug? What is the debug? What is the debug? And it's an important thing. So I need to show you what is the debug. What is the debug? What is debug and software engineering? Okay, like this. I know everyone able to read. Debugging is a software engineering synthetic process of identifying, analyzing, resolving errors and bugs. Errors and bugs. What is a bugs? Bugs is a unwanted behavior of a code block. Like you write for a plus b, and it should be a give you the addition. But sometimes the code block give you a unpredictable, unwanted output. So that's a bug. Unwanted, unwanted functionality. You return for something and it's giving you a result of something. It's a bug. And what is the error? Error is like somewhere you return something wrong in your syntax. You just write something which is not available and you try to access. These are the errors. Okay, in a computer program. In a computer program. That's it. What is a bug? What is a bug? What is the debugging? What is the debugging? What is the debugging? Everyone just type on chat. What is the debugging? I want everyone's message. What is the debugging? I want everyone's message on chat. What is the debugging? Because everything around as a developer, everything your life is going to be around uh, like between debugging and resolving errors. Okay, okay. And for the debugging, the best friend for the JS developers, best friend of a JS developer for the debugging, it's a console.log. It's a console.log. If something happening weird, we use console to check whether is it correct or not. Okay, 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 okay. Let's come back to our Java function thing. Okay, okay. Just come to the function thing. Okay, okay. Uh, Variable. We already see the variable. How to save? Okay, how to save? Okay, okay, okay. And we see we can call. We can call. Okay, just let me. Okay, we see. Let me just pick one of the. Okay, that's good. Okay, or that's also good. Okay, let's just pick this one. Everything just okay. This one. Okay, that's good. So if I pick this one here and test here, is it going to run or not? Is it going to run or not? Is it going to run or not? Yes or no? 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 Yes, yes, yes. Correct, correct, correct. Everyone is correct. Everyone correct. In for the function, it doesn't matter where you return. It doesn't matter where you return and where you call it. Where you call it. Okay. We see two types of function. Okay. I just need to write. We see two types of function. How do we write a function in a two-way? Two-way. We write like that, like a function keyword, function reserve keyword, function name, function name. Okay. And I mean name. Okay. This thing. And second one is we can write as a variable. We can write as a variable. How? Let ABC equals to function, 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 and then opening and closing bracket. That's it. Correct, correct, correct. And calling these functions are the same method. Calling the function is the same method. Just how do we call? We call using this function name or variable name. function name or ABC. ABC. Okay, but it's a slightly different. We have slightly different variable. Okay, it's called anonymous. Okay, it's a definition. It's called anonymous, but we didn't use much for in industry. Anonymous spelling is correct or not? Okay, anonymous function. Okay, okay, and it's a normal function. It's a normal function. Function is a function. Okay, function. And even you heard somewhere method, method keyword method. Okay, you can say the term keyword, the term method. Okay, so these method term used by the Java developers and Python developers. Okay, and the JavaScript developers use function. Okay, but both things are same. All everyone refers the code block which is written for the reusable. Okay, same thing. Okay, okay, it's the same thing. Okay, it's the same thing. Don't get confused. It's the same thing. Don't get confused. Okay, function and method are same thing. Function and method are same thing. Okay, okay. If someone say write a method, that method is used for the logging, or that method used for the calculate complex expressions. So they are talking about the function. They are talking about the function. Okay, and it's an anonymous function. Okay, so I'm just telling you difference. If I return in if I return normal function using keyword function and its function name, you can call from anywhere. You can call from anywhere. But about the anonymous function, or about the about the variable function, let ABC equals to, okay, function, okay, function and console. Okay, hello JavaScript. Let's just copy paste this one. Okay, hello JavaScript from variable, from variable. Okay, from variable and from JS, from normal function, normal function. So am I able to call before it's in the initialization here, here, here? Like if I call here, it definitely run. It definitely run. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. But if I call before, is it going to run? Is it going to run? Is it behave same like a normal function? Is it going to behave like a same normal function? Is it going to behave like a same normal function? Here, everyone, everyone. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Okay, let's just recap our variable concept. If you created variable, if you if you didn't create it, if you didn't initialize a variable, you can't access before its initialization. It will return error. It will return error. Want to see? Want to see? Let's just go to the output. Where is document? Yes. Refresh. Can you see? Cannot access ABC before initialization. It's get called, normal function get called. Okay. Hello JavaScript from normal function, it gets called. But error cannot access ABC before initialization. What it's mean? What it's mean? What it's mean? What it's mean? It's mean you assign a function inside you store the function inside the ABC. You stored the function inside the ABC, but you didn't create it before. That's why it's passing a error. That's why it's passing a error. It's a slight different. It's a slight different between. Let me just between anonymous function and normal function. Anonymous function. Why it's anonymous? Why it's anonymous? Because it don't have any name. Because it don't have any name. You can say we have function name, but here we don't have any name. We store inside the variable. Okay. Okay. Anonymous function don't have name. Normal function have name. Anonymous function store inside a variable. Okay, anonymous function store inside a variable. Okay, okay, okay. Function is what we say, it's everything. Function is everything in JavaScript. Function, object, array. the most important type data types, most important data types, most important concept. Okay, you have to understand these things. Okay, okay, okay. We see what we see till now. What we see till now. What we see. How to create variable. Sorry, how to create function. We see how to create a function. We see two types. We see two types of two types of function. We see two types of function. What it is, what it is, what it is. One is normal, normal. What is normal function? It's a normal function, and anonymous function, anonymous. Sorry, and no, I don't know. And no, no. Okay, let it be anonymous function. Okay, student, font student, Akash. No, student. That's a difference in Akash. That's the arrow function. We will see how we write the arrow function, what is important. Okay, we will see in future. Those are the advanced things. Okay, those are the advanced things. For now, those is DWOP. Those are new in JS. It's it's everything for now to understand. Okay, that's why I'm going step by step. Okay, anonymous function. Okay, what is a normal function? Normal function have name. Normal function have name. Name have name. Have name. And anonymous function don't have name. Don't have name. Correct. Correct. And what we see? What we see? We see a function inside object. Function inside object. Obj. Example log console dot log. Console.log also a function inside object. Correct. Correct. And what we see? What we see? What we see? Arguments and arguments and arguments and second word on chat. Second word on chat. Parameter. Arguments and parameters. We see arguments and parameters. Okay. There is another important thing called return. Called return. 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 If it's there a function, you will say return by default. You see, return is present inside the function, or you can see the most of the developer use the return. Why? Why? What is the return? Normal function called before initialization and anonymous function after initialization. Correct, Manoj. Correct. Everyone read Manoj written inside chat. Everyone please read that chat. Manoj written exact thing what I want to say, or Manoj written in a simpler word. Normal function call. Okay, let's just copy this. Let me just copy this. Manoj, thanks, Manoj. Thanks, thanks, thanks. Okay, okay. Just read this one. Read this one. It's a rule. It's a rule for JS. Return a function in the JS or calling a function in the JS. Rule for call the function. Okay. Return. Please read everyone. Please read everyone. Okay. Read everyone. Normal function call before initialization allowed and function can call before initialization and normal function only after initialization. Okay. It's only anonymous function only. Okay. A function only after initialization, and a normal function can call before initialization even after initialization. Okay. 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 Thanks, Manoj. It save a lot of time. Okay. Thanks. Okay. Let's just let's just return to our return keyword. Return to our return keyword. What return do? What return do? What return do? What if? What if? What if? What if? Let's see. What if? What if I want to calculate, or I want to run the chain of calculation. I want to run chain of calculation. Chain of calculation. Like I have a comma b. Sorry, I have let num1 equals to 30 and let num2 equals to 40. Okay, let just me just format the thing. Okay, and I want to add first, then multiply, and then then divide. How? Let's see. Add num1 plus num2, then the result, whatever the result, then the result, then, or we can see, then the result. Okay, multiply with num2. Okay, and the result, and the result, and the result, multiply with, sorry, what we're going to do, divide. Okay, okay, divide by num1. How can we achieve, and everything should be print, everything should be constant. Let's do num1 is 30, 30 plus 40, 30 plus 40, 30 plus 40, 30 plus 40, 70, and multiply by num2, multiplied by num2 is 40. Okay, बहुत बड़ा हो गया भाई, बताओ, कोई बताओ, ये बहुत बड़ा हो गया, 28 something, yeah, 20. Okay, and the result divided by 30. Anyone? Any math student? Any math students? Any math student? 39 point, okay, whatever, let's just select 90. Okay, 1200. Okay, multiplication is 1200. Okay, multiplication is 2800. I'm sure. Okay, okay. Let's just see what will be the result. What will be the result? So I want that calculation. I want the series of calculation. Okay, 93 point. Correct. Thanks. 93.1. What's the thing? Let's just get round figure 93. Okay, just ignore the pointers. Okay, okay, 93. Okay, so we want this series. We want to calculate this series using our programming power. Using our programming power. Using our programming. How do we do? Yeah, we can do? So we have function that we can use reusable. We can write a reusable code, and even we have if else. Okay, so if we return the if this result, then do this, or else if, then do this. Okay, but that makes also complication, because if else or else if we use for the conditions only, so we can't use for the like we can use, but it's not a proper way to use if else power we use for the conditional rendering, or conditional rendering, what is it, conditional output, conditional functionalities. Okay, so condition we can't use here, array no use here, string, object no use here, object we created for the key value pairs. Okay, so here we're going to see the function. Here we're going to see the function, because we need we need we need reusable codes, and even we are going to use anonymous function. Why anonymous function? Okay, because it's a standard followed in industries. That's why we can create a normal function too. We can create normal function too. But I wanted you to use to with the anonymous function. Okay, anonymous function addition. Okay, equals to, let addition equals to function anonymous, because we don't pass any name for the anonymous function, and inside this we are receiving num1, or you can say abc comma xyz, or ab, let's just a and b. Okay, don't be confused. It's, you can write anything here, you can write anything. Okay, and just let result equals to result equals to let result equals to a plus b. Okay, let result equals to a plus b. Okay, okay, and console.log. I can write console.log directly, right? But why I'm writing result? I want to show you why I'm writing result. Okay. And similarly, just do our first addition thing. Let's just do our addition thing. Just call and pass num1, num2, num1, comma num2. Just pass comma num1, num2. Okay. 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 What will be the output? What will be output? Guys, what will be the output? What will be the output? Here. Here. We will see here. What will be the output? What will be output? It should be 70. It should be 70. Let's see. Let's see. Is it 70 or not? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Is it 70 or not? Reload. 70. At 70. At 70. Correct. 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 Let's just your code. And again, the second function. The second function. The second function. Okay, we got the 70. We got the 70. But how to collect this 70? Okay, I'll show you the problem statement. Let's subtract. Okay, only sub. Okay, and inside this variable, anonymous function, let's just create anonymous function. Similarly, and similarly, a comma b or cd. You can do anything. You can write anything. Even if you see a comma b, won't affect your before initialization because it's only for the function. You can't access outside function. Okay. Let result. Why I'm creating let result again and again? Because it's only accessible inside this function. You can't access outside this function. I'll show you. I'll show you. A minus b. Is it a minus? Oh, sorry, it's a multiplication. Okay. A multiplied by b. Okay. A multiplied by b. And it's a multiply. Okay. Just write multiplication. Okay. 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 1200. 1200. So 28. 7 multiplied by num2, it's a 40, 70 multiplied by 40, it's 1200. Okay, let's see. We will get result here. Let's see. And again, I'm going to write code block result. So you said we writing functions for the reusability, and you writing again and again result, and we are writing again and again, and you said we are using the function for reusable the code, and that's contradictory thing, right? 17. Right. Okay, we didn't call. We didn't call. We didn't call. Okay, we right created, but we didn't call. Okay. See. Okay. Okay. If I pass result here, because we are try to multiply result. Okay. So just I'll show you the problem statement. Refresh. It's a 1200. Oh, thanks. Thanks. It's a 1200. Thanks. I'm weak. I'm weak in math. I'm weak in math. Where it is, it's a 1200. It's a 1200. Okay. So that also affects, right? That it should be 40. It should be 40. Correct? So, okay. Even we do this, but we want as a multiplication. It's a 1200. It's a 1200. But we want 21. Sorry, that was a correct. Yeah, but we want 2800 because we want result multiplied by 40. We want this calculations result multiplied by 40. Can you see? Now 1, 2, and then we got result and result by 2 multiplied by and then result divided by. Correct. Correct. So for this we have another function name. Let result. We can store the result passing by the function. How to send value return from the function. How to send a value return from a function. Simply just write return keyword. Just write return keyword. Just write return keyword. Even I don't need. I'll show you. I'll show you properly. Okay. Just comment this one. Return result. We return result. And this function when it get called, I called here. When it get called, go inside and then do calculation, create variable, then do calculation and store its calculated result inside the variable result, and then using return keyword will return the value of a result to this function to this function, and using equals to we collecting this result inside that result variable. Okay, or result of result of addition. Okay, 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 or collect the result. Collect the result. Okay, okay, okay. Again. Let's go again. Little bit have complex. Little bit have complex. Everyone just concentrate here. Everyone, what we did. We call our function. We call our function. Okay, by passing two arguments. By passing two arguments. Correct, correct. And what happened then? When we called, it get called. It came here. It came here. Came here. And then C, inside the anonymous function, we collecting A and B, like passing this one, go to the A, sorry, passing the functions, the things we passed. Num1 go to the this one, and num2 go inside this one. Correct, 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 correct. Then, 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 then it's get inside and create a variable result. Create a variable result, and inside that calculate A and B. Calculate A and B, calculate A and B, and store because of v return equals to, because of return v equals to, it gets stored inside the result variable. Okay, okay, and then JavaScript came here and then see result. They see result keyword. Sorry, return keyword. And what this function want to return? Result. And what is inside that result? A plus b. We have 70. We have 70. Store inside the result. It will return. But we are returning using this function. We are returning, or this function is returning here. Here. Where? Here. 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 It will return 70 here. Okay. And using this key, and using this equals to, can you see this equals to? Can you see this equals to? Using this equals to, we storing this 70 inside that variable, inside this variable, inside this variable, inside this variable. Okay. So what happened here? What happened here? We what happened here? Again, again, again. Okay. Again, we called using two parameters. Get come here, then JavaScript came here, because JavaScript. Okay, okay. JavaScript don't understand the functions. It's only understand the calling. It's only understand the calling. So when it's get calling, came here, passing two variables, collect here two variables. Inside that, oh, created result variable, then calculate, store inside result, which is value 17, 70, and then return result. So return result, then it's throw return, this function throw return, and where it is came, it is came here. It is came here, and now its value changed to 70. Its value changed to 70, and then using equals to, we collected inside this collecting result. Want to see output? Want to see output? Want to see output? Want to see output? Let's just see the output. Yeah. Sorry, I need to write some console first. Okay. Just write console first. Collecting result. Okay. Collecting result. Let's just decorate little bit to understand. Okay. 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 Where it is our screen? Console output screen. Okay. Just reload. Just reload. Can you see? Collecting the result 70. 70. Did you get it? Return keyword? Anyone? Everyone understand the return keyword? Everyone understand the return keyword? Everyone understand the return keyword? I know it's little bit confusing, but everyone understand the return keyword? Everyone need any help? Need any clarity? Is that clear? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? We are running out of time, I understand. But yes or no? Okay. 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 We will see. Let's just achieve this one. Let's just achieve this one. We will see properly. Okay. For that, what should I update here? What should I update here? I also need to collect multiplication result. I also need to collect multiplication result. Where it is. I need to I need to return result from here. Okay. From here to, okay. Okay. And A and B, and A and B. Let collect, let collect, let collect. Okay, collect multiplication, multi. Okay, okay. And here, I'm passing this one because I already told you. Make a sense, make a sense, make a sense, make a sense to achieve this one, to achieve this one. Similarly, multiplication and dividation. Okay, dividation. We didn't write dividation. Control C, divide. Let's do quick divide and then divide result. That's it. Divide and I just return multiplication and dividation. And I'm using this result inside this. And what is a num2 and num1. So it should be num1. I know it's little bit confusing without function a plus b without use of the result variable. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. You can do that. So I can show you here. I can show you here. I don't need to write this thing. Why do I store if I wanted to return? Why do we need to create a extra variable? If it is not, if it is not, it's not necessary. You can write like that. Okay, you can write like that too. You can write like that too. Okay, okay, okay. So what will be the result? 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 What I did here? What I did here? I just called add, then store its result. Then while multiplying, I am passing that storing result with a number two. Correct? And while dividing, I passing the multiplication result with a number one and got a dividation. And then okay, we should get 93 or 93 point something. Correct, 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 correct. Let me just console every result too. Yeah, it should be visible. Okay, let's see. Let me just write the first two. Okay. Okay, it's written already. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see the output. Okay. Let's see the output. Let's see the output. Just reload. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? First result is 70. Then we multiply with the number 2, which is 2800, which is 2800. And then we divide it by number 1, which is 93. 93. We got our final result 93. Exactly. The chain of chain of function, what is a calculation. Can you see? Can you see? I can use the dividation, multiplication again and again. Can I use this multiply calculation again and again? Did you get understand the return keyword, everyone? Did you understand the return keyword? Did you understand the return keyword? Okay, okay. Quick recap. Quick recap. We see how to create a function. We see two types of function: normal and anonymous. Normal and anonymous. And then function inside object, arguments and parameters. That should be our second. Yeah, should be second. And then we see return keyword. Then we see return keyword. Okay, return keyword. This is a keyword we use to return a value from our function. Okay, that's it today from my side, guys. Okay, do you have any questions? Just ask.